Scale the default cube to the real-life dimensions. Keep the height more because we are making a stack of books. Reposition it to be on the floor. Open another tab. We will need this for the UV unwrapping. Make that tab the UV editor. Now from the Materials tab, add a new material to the cube. Rename it for convenience. Now we follow Ian Hubert's method of applying an image texture onto the object. For that, change the base color parameter to image texture. Open the image of the book stack you have saved. You have to enable the viewport shading to see the texture. Select the face you want for the back of the book stack. Press U and select Project from View. On the left side tab, you can see how that face is mapped to the image texture. Adjust the face using vertices to cover the whole of the image. We can either reshape this cube or use the image plane to create the book stack. I'll go with using the face to build the rest. So delete all the faces except the one with the image we just added. Let's cut the plane into the shape of the book stack. Press Tab to go into the edit mode and press K to get the knife tool. Now you can start drawing over the required shape. Make an outline over the areas you want to remove. Once you are done, press A to select all the faces. Shift click on the main face to remove it from the selection. Press X to delete the rest of the faces. Now you have a two-dimensional book stack. You can adjust the shape if needed using the knife tool and removing the faces as before. Set the origin of the plane. Right click, Set Origin, Origin to Geometry. This is needed because we have reshaped the cube to get to this point and the center might have changed while deleting the faces. Let's just make the texture stand out by increasing the roughness and decreasing the specular. Now to make this plane into 3D, let's just select the faces and extrude using E. Press E and X to extrude the face in the X-axis. Extrude to a believable width for a book. Now we have to add the page texture to the 3 new faces. For that, create a new material under the Materials tab and name it Pages. As before, add an image texture to it and select the image that you have. We have to assign this material to the selected faces. Tab into edit mode and select the required faces. You can also use numpad 1 and 3 to go to the front and side views. Select the new material and press assign. Now we have to UV unwrap it once more. If the image is not updated in the UV tab, select the required image from the dropdown. Now view the new faces straight on and press U, Project from View. Now you can see the faces above the image in the UV tab. Press A to select all the faces and resize or adjust the vertices to make them look like it's on the side of a book stack. You can play around with scale or rotation to get the result you require. Once you're happy with the texture, let's add a small normal map to the pages to make it look 3D. For that, change the UV editor to shader editor. Select the material with the page's image texture. We can use the same image for the normal, just add a color ramp and a bump node. Connect the color from the color ramp to the height of the bump and the color from the image texture to the fact of the color ramp, and finally the normal from the bump node to the normal of the principal BSTF. Now what we are doing here is using the image itself to give a 3D look using its blacks and whites. Now reduce the strength of the bump node and make it look believable. I kept it at 0.3. Let's just repeat the same to the other two sides as well. Select the faces. Assign the material. Go to the UV editor and adjust the faces to match the image. Press A to ensure all the faces are selected. Repeat it for the last set of faces as well. Now we also have to add the images on the top and the bottom to make it look real. I have the image for it, but if you don't have, you can just adjust it with the same image that you have used before. Add a new material to the top view. Select the image texture and add the image. Assign the material to the face. Now in UV editor, adjust the vertices to match the image. Increase the roughness as before to make it look darker. Repeat the same for the bottom face as well if required. That's it. You can also make it pop up slightly by resizing the books using the knife tool and selecting the faces and resizing. Use the existing images to fill up the leftover faces. Try to match the color from the side of the book. It's done. You can use a knife tool and cut out individual books and resize if needed. Use the different images to make many other book stacks. That's it. Thanks for watching.